Hello, welcome back to another day of playing the Case of the Golden Idol. I think we're just going to dive right into it. We left off, like, I wouldn't say halfway through, but we just started, scene or scenario 5, which is a part of chapter 2, the Cursed Inheritance. And we're starting to get a sense of what exactly this cursed inheritance is. It's most likely the golden idol that the dude got from the will. So yeah. So we explored the rest of this place, I'm pretty sure. We just have this screen right now to finish exploring. I want to say we finished... Never mind. I don't think we finished exploring this section either. But we did take a good look at everything that's going on here and here as well. But we haven't figured out anything yet. So let's start. Why don't we start from this screen or this portion of the manor? We've got this little vault in the wall where we see an idol and a bag of something, probably money. This seems to be some sort of secret sort of nook in the wall to sort of store your valuables. And yeah, and we can see that this idol, or we can assume that probably this idol is the stolen one from the past scene. Because we do know that that the person who inherited this idol got killed, and then this idol / statue got stolen. And look, now it's back in the manor of someone who is related to the inheritance. Oh, and I'm pretty sure that this entire manor, he's the owner. Edmund something, I think. Anyway, he's the brother of the guy who passed away, and he did not inherit much. He just got some astronomy notes, or notes about astronomy research, which is probably not something that you would want. She actually got a lot, but it looks like she's dead now. But she's this guy's sister, as well as the sister of the guy who passed away a couple of scenes ago, the lord of some place. And I think she was granted his manor, so the main place, and then also the title to be the next lord. I think that's how it went. But yeah, anyway, okay, let's finish digging around. I think I read all of these, and I'm pretty sure we got all of the words too. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. And I guess through these notes, these letters, we can see that they're all addressed to Edmund. So yeah, he is indeed the owner of this place, because why would you have letters addressed to Edmund in the trash can in this house if you're not the owner of it, right? Okay, we got some more letters here. Let's just collect all of them. Oh, let me actually read what this says. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue since my return and move to Sebastian's manor. See, yeah, so Rose did indeed get the manor as part of her inheritance. So yeah, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Yeah, so they are all siblings. And for the he has asked for financial support, I am assuming that this is referring to Peter Batley, who is the nephew. And this guy, he's also the son of the guy who died. You can see he's like, you killed my aunt, and he's referring to her. So yeah, so this trio is all related in terms of blood, except the guy who actually inherited the golden idol, so this statue. He was not related to them. But he's not unrelated, if that makes sense, because he's a member of the same cult, or I'm gonna call it a cult, but it's technically called a brotherhood. Of these fanatics who worship the idol and statue and know of its uses. The guy who died, Sebastian, the previous lord, he was also a member of this group. So yeah, so I guess Sebastian knows of the guy who actually, I think his name was William or something like that. Anyway, let's just call him William, the guy who died in the previous scene. So William is William knows of Sebastian, Sebastian knows William, but the other three, like the actual family members, do not know William, so they were kind of pissed that he got something of worth. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, did I finish the... I don't think I finished this. Okay, sorry. Let me go back. Yep, okay. Mrs. Baker, starting date. Oh, okay. So these are hints to the people downstairs on this side of the manor. If this even counts as a manor, I'm not sure, but, okay. I'm just gonna finish collecting all of these, keywords. Seems like we still have 10 to go, but we do have lots more to click through. Alright. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so that we can ship him away. Sincerely, Rose Cooper. Okay. So it looks like they're planning to send Peter Batley to the colonies. I'm assuming that means America. If we are in an British/English setting here. And here's Mary. Here's her father, Lothar. Okay. Let's finish. We've got a bunch more things. Oh, okay. Money has changed hands. Okay. Alright, I'm not exactly sure what these books are about. Didn't seem like we could get any clue cards or... Not clue cards. I'm thinking back to Strange Antiquities. Keywords here. But yeah, the door is locked. Door is locked. Okay. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Star Child. Stack of candles. Ink pot coins. Okay. I'm assuming this or these two rooms are the rooms of the servants. Okay, more coins. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Okay. A freaking knife. Alright, lovely. Oh, I think we can cook the bed as well. Oh my goodness. Pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Oh, that's hilarious. It's like, it might have a use, but, you know, you have to actually look good too. Okay. And I think that's it for this top portion of this side of the manor. Yeah. Okay, let's go down now. Oof. These seem to be, this seems to be another room for, the servants. Okay, Monkey Man, Dark Hand. Monkey Man, 2 tooth for a tooth. Oh, that's a gray key. Okay, I see. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. Another gray key. We've got a clock. Okay. Door is locked. Got keys. Ash Blair finest tobacco. Got a pistol, a dagger, and another note. David. Okay, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact, EC. Okay, so artifact, I'm assuming, is the golden idol. It does seem like the guy who stole it, which I think his name was also Ash Blair. So they're all like not related, but like they know of each other. And they're, I want to say good friends, or at least accomplices. With EC as Edmund, so the owner of this place. So yeah, Sebastian's brother. The guy who got the astronomy notes. Anyway, so yeah, so they're all related, or like they all know about this artifact. And yeah, it looks like Ash Blair, the guy who killed William from the previous scene, did indeed send the golden idol to this place. What was this? Okay, door is locked. I'm kind of curious why door is locked matters at all here. Because, yeah. Okay, dear diary. Okay. This seems to be another room for a worker. Got some books, some money, and an ink pot. Okay. We've got some paint. We've got a down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Is this some sort of caricature of the nobles? Because look at the huge wig. I don't think it's actually like a parasite. That does look a little bit like Rose Kubert though. Interesting. We've got this weird little money bag too. We got 2 keys. Okay. Door to the outside, not locked. Oh, these are just goods, I think. Yeah, food. Okay. Just gonna look through all of this. Water, lemons, and 3 loaves of bread. Okay. We've got some wine. We've got brandy. Okay. We got a couple of last names and more people's names. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think these are the notes that Edmund gave to his servants. So we've got 4 servants total. I'm kind of curious whose room this is, because look, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, and we all know that there's stuff in each of these little cabinets, which means that someone is probably living in all of these rooms. But then we've also got this weird wonky bed, and also just honestly this doesn't even seem like a proper place to live. Well, I mean, there is a window, so maybe. But, you know, it's all dingy compared to the other rooms. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so he's just talking about what he wants. Okay, I will think about that later. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Okay, then we've got this lady. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everyone as instructed. She's got a bunch of keys. Also got a note. Someone needs a roasted boar. Young Mrs. Richards. Okay. And then there's this other servant here. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Oh, okay. So it should have been like she talks first, and then she talks. Okay. And then she's also got a note, and we know that her name is Ada now. Okay. I think we've met everyone, and this just leads us to the hall. And we see the 4 servants too, which is nice. We've got this little guy right here. And then we've got him, the butler. No one here. And then we've got these 2 ladies down here. And yeah, look, now we've met everyone. I think we can go ahead and start filling in the names. We know a bunch of people already, so let's do the ones we we guarantee know. So Rose Kubert, I think, is her last name. Then we've got the Edmund dude, Edmund, and yeah, the family name is Cloudsley. I guess she changed her last name, perhaps to her husband's. But yes, but they're all like actual siblings. We know him. He's Peter Batley. Oh, I guess he also changed his name. Why would he do that? His father, I think, was a Cloudsley. So, yeah, I'm not sure. And then this is Mary. I'm not sure what Mary's last name is. I'm sure we can figure that out through conversations that people have had or are having. This is her father, Lothar. There we go. I don't know who this is. The butler dude. Okay, we just figured these 2 people's names out. Oops, not that. The lady, yes. Okay, so she says Lucia. So she has to be Lucia. Yeah, that's a Lucia. And then, in her possessions, in this lady's possessions, she has a letter that's addressed to Ada. So, oops, so she's Ada. Okay. And then we've got this little guy, and then, the butler. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is actually pretty good. We've got a bunch of names here. NB. Oh, that's just note well, right? Okay, David Goran's job requires that he may arrive or leave. No complaining about this. Okay. And then there's also Lil Pip. Okay. Oh, wait, this is helpful, because we've only got 1 last name here, right? I mean, 1 male name here, so, or a male address. So I'm assuming these are the 2 ladies right here, and then Mr. Walker is probably the butler. So he's a Walker? A walker. Okay. So he's a walker. I don't know. I meant like his last name is Walker. I don't know who, what his first name is yet. But I'm sure we can figure that out. Perhaps the little guy's name is David Garan. That name feels so familiar. I can't put my finger on whose name this is or who this is. Anyway, we've also got Little Pip, and because of his looks, I feel like this is Little Pip. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's Little Pip. Okay. Because look, it also says, you are responsible for Little Pip doing all his errands. So Little Pip has to be a servant too. These sure are fine coats, he says, and he snagged a cigar. Yeah, look, Little Pip. And then there's a David. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, maybe... So, okay, the 5 rooms does make sense now. Because, I mean, I don't know who's in what room right now, but... we've got the 4 servants here, and then there seems to be a guy called David Garan, who, I don't know if he's a servant or just like a helper or what, but he does seem to work, at least, in this house or manor. But he's not on the premises right now, so that's why we don't see him, but okay, that accounts for the 5 rooms. And I guess we don't see the master bedroom, which is fine. But yeah, okay. Now let's figure out these people's last names. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. Okay, I think actually it might be helpful if we dug through the coats again, because I'm pretty sure stuff was... Oh, no? Oh yeah, okay, see, we do have a couple of stuff right here. Dear Miss Richards, I invite you and your father. Okay, so there are Richards. That's their last name. So where is it? Oh, right there. Okay, so Richards, and he's probably also Richards. Dear Mary. Okay. Alright. So it seems like this is oh, that actually makes sense based on just color patterns. But this is Mary's outfit. We've got a cigar here. Someone was... Okay, overcoat and... Okay. And that's it. Cool. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, the syringe with some liquid left in it. Okay. Okay, he's just doing his little thing. So all of the details here, I'm trying not to click too much in this room, or focus too much here, because most of the details here are about the food and who poisoned Rose. So yeah, I'm going to try to take a look at the other places. Still not sure about what the books mean. Especially since all of these servants also have books. Oh, I think that helps us figure out whose room is whose. Okay, but anyway, let me go back here. What else? We need to figure out his name. Okay, wait. Let's go back. Actually, we do need this place. Ensure that the... Oh, great. Note to self. Okay, yes. But we still don't know his name, do we? Okay, maybe the letters here might help. Let me take a look. Well. No, that's not helpful. Okay. That's the Brotherhood of Masks. Okay. Yeah, that's that. Okay. This is also not helpful. What about this? That's the same. How about this? Mrs. Baker, starting date. Something. Position, housemaid. Yearly wage. Okay, so we've got someone's last name right here. Baker. Unfortunately, we've got 2 ladies. So, who's the baker, who's not? We don't know. What's in here? Due to sensitivity... okay. What? Opium. Oh my goodness. Whoa. People are doing drugs here. Okay, maybe we should take a look at the servants' rooms. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. What? Okay, that's not helpful. That's the little note about the staff member who's worked the longest. Okay. Okay, so we know this is David Garan's room. Actually, let's fill that in right now, because he's not even here. So what was that? That's the the second room, going from bottom up. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty helpful. Where's his name? David, there we go, David, and then we've got a Goran right here. Okay, cool, so we know someone's room. Or at least we know whose room this is. And then we've got, Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Okay, this guy seems pretty calm. Yeah, the wise slave. Oh, good lord. Okay. It's also this little thing, paint, and then that's fine. Okay. How about this? Monkey Man. Oh wait, actually if you think about it, these two things seem to be for kids, right? Because they're like comics. Monkey Man 2 and Monkey Man 1. So okay, I'm not sure about the stuff here, but yeah. Also, is this a sleeping bag? That's kind of funny. Anyway, so this is probably Little Pip's room. Okay. Oh, we can't copy the words right now. Okay, let's just keep that in mind. Okay. And then I'm assuming this one is one of the ladies' rooms, and I'm pretty sure we can figure that out based on conversation. Cause look, take a look. She's like, of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. And then she's like, what novel? I threw it out. But then someone clearly has a kind of scandalous novel in their room. The Laceless Count, the Besmirched Lover of Lusitania. Or I feel like that's the most, like, casual of the books. Like, it feels like some sort of, like, YA romance novel in, like, modern terms. Compared to, like, this one where it's, like, Star Child. And that feels like something that's like more like thoughtful. Okay. I'm not sure about the rest though. Oh, one more thing. She's like, I can give you candles. So someone's got to have candles. Wait, we figured out his room. Right. What about this? We've got candles here. She probably, yeah, she doesn't have candles. That makes sense. And then, but she, okay, I mean, not she. This person has candles too. What about this note? Just remember to take the fourth one from every row. Okay, that's not helpful though. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know whose room this is, but I'm also pretty sure that I can't, yeah, the love potion, good lord. Anyway, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, or I can't fill this in right now because I gotta finish the middle section in order to reuse words. Okay, alright, I still don't know these people's names though. Maybe they have possessions on them. Brian. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So his name is Brian then. Because she said, I hope that Brian serves everyone well, and he's the one who's actually doing the serving. So now we just need to figure out last names. Okay. I think she has a letter too. Let me see if there's anything good here. No, it just tells you that her name is Ada. What about this? Okay. Oh, okay, I think this is kind of a stretch, but I'm willing to make the stretch. Also, honestly, if it doesn't work out, we can just guess and check. But take a look. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner, blah, blah, blah. It's just mentioning Little Pip. And then Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. And take a look at what these ladies are doing right now. She's cleaning with a mop, I think. Yeah, I think that's a mop, not a broom. And then she is stirring something. But not only that, she's like... Okay, actually, I think it's here. Yeah, look at this note. Prepare roasted boar. Young Mrs. Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. So these are all like instructions about what kind of food to make for the party. So I think this lady does the cooking and she does the cleaning. So then based on the instructions on this piece of paper, this lady is she's the smith and she's the baker. Wait, these last names are all like actual professions, but I mean like in terms of last name. So this is Smith and this is baker. Where's that? Right there. Awesome, we filled it in. Okay, and now we can happily fill in the rest, or as much as we've got here. So we've got little Pip in this little room right here. Oh, poor little dude. And then we've got this room, which is her room, because of the book and the stuff, and the and the non-existence of candles. I'm still not sure who's who, or who goes here. Huh. Okay, wait, I think I know, because take a look right here. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. And then we've also got this bottom room and like all of the sort of like self-help kind of stuff, like the wise slave, fables about rulers that make you think, and even this too, about like a you should rise up kind of thing. And then even in the diary, this guy's like, or this person is like, I want a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. And then take a look. The only other person who seems to be like, to have similar thoughts is this guy. He's like, good lord, what am I doing here? And then look, he has this cute little note right here about, note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. So I think he seems the oldest too. So I think he is the guy who owns this room, and she is the owner of this room. Okay, let's do that. So he goes here, and she goes here. Awesome, so that's all good. Oh, nice, okay. Good that we didn't have to fill out this whole entire right panel. We just needed to fill out the room layout, or who owns or who lives in what room kind of thing right down here. Okay, because I have no idea about the food situation right now. But I think I'm going to pause on the food for a second. Let's do this section right now. So someone wanted someone dead, and thus they poisoned, or someone else perhaps poisoned the blank and hid the necessary key in a blank. Okay, at the dinner party, blank blank ingested the poison and died. Okay, we know who this is, because there's only one person who looks dead. Okay, necessary key in a something. Interesting. No, not trying to click on. I'm trying to go downstairs. Yes. What's in here? Oh, that's not a key though. Yeah, that's a syringe. Okay, and I think that's the bad thing. Okay, but it said hid the necessary key. Oh, hold on. I feel like, oh wait, no, there are so many stuff, like locked up stuff that has suspicious stuff in it. Okay, wait, no, this is just wine and brandy. I think that's fine. What about this? This is the pantry, which is also fine. He has a small bottle filled with amber liquid, which is kind of suspicious, but it's not locked up, so okay, that's fine, I guess. This one has opium in it and peptic tonic, which is suspicious, but it also says, I mean, there's also a note in that cabinet saying, due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. So, and recall that this room is Edmund's. So I think the opium here is not actually the poison. It's probably just, like something Edmund takes regularly, maybe as like just like a drug. Don't do drugs, yeah, because it's placed next to his peptic tonic, and from the note, which seems like a doctor's note, the doctor is suggesting that he drinks peptic tonic, so it seems like this is for regular use and not for like bad stuff use. Okay, what's up with this? Oh, this is just the bag and the golden idol. So not super helpful. Ugh. Any more locked up places? Let's go upstairs. Anything here? That's this. Salad bowl, a roast. Okay. We've got the food. Okay. He's got a couple of keys too. He's got a blue key and a yellow key. Okay. Blue. What about yellow? No, that just seems to be a code safe. Okay. Any sort of yellow lock. That seems to be a yellow lock, but that's just wine and brandy. Okay. Not super helpful. How about him? He's also got a small simple key. And again, these two. Small simple key. What would you unlock with that? That doesn't seem to need a lock. Nope, not here either. What about... No, these are just the books. Oh, that's not a key. Okay. Wait, what is this? Let me take a look again. Money has changed hands. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Any other locks, though? A simple lock. That's a set of lock... Wait, what? A set of lock picks. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're looking for just a simple... maybe this one? Oh, no, that's probably... It's probably a lock for this section. Okay. Huh. Who else has keys, though? Wait, let me take a look at the little guy down here. Little Pip. No, you've just got a note and a... Okay. That's not helpful. Does he have a... He's just got a fork. Oh, yeah, and he's using the fork to point. Anyone else? Let me see. She's also got a small simple key, and she's got a small simple key and a big key. Okay, that's for this. No, not her. I mean, yes, this room. So what's the small oh, I get it. It's keys to their rooms, I think. Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense. So maybe it is the opium in the blue locked cabinet. I can't see anything else that's locked other than this, but the notes say that someone hid the necessary key in a someplace. But if you think about it, there's also this. Take a look. If you go down, there's also this place where we've got 2 keys here. Except I don't know what keys these would point you to because, well, they're gray. I don't see any gray sort of locks anywhere. Yeah, I know. So yes, I'm not really sure. Poison the something. Okay. Yeah, also it's like they hid the key. Wait, let me see if there's any pocket. Bag, mattress. Okay, hold on. Mattress is actually pretty helpful because only one person has stuff in their mattress. Yeah, and this matches the keys on the outside. Okay, and I don't think the outside... There's a word for that. Right, okay, huh. She's also got something in her mattress, but that's just a love potion, so... Maybe it's mattress. Hidden in the mattress. Okay, let's do that. And now we need to figure out who poisoned what. Okay, so I think now we just have to sit down and figure out who drank what. This is horrible. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing. And nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. Okay. You killed my aunt. She does seem rather unwell. It's upsetting. Okay. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me. Okay. Right. We saw that already. So we do know that Peter Batley probably sat next to Mary. Oh, yeah. She's just dead. Okay. Wait. I think there was something else in the codes. Okay. That's not helpful. Okay. That's also not that helpful. The cigars. So someone passed a cigar to him as a bribe, perhaps? So Little Pip maybe did do the poisoning. Good lord. Okay. And thus... Okay, maybe I think it's Little Pip. Poisoned to something, though. Okay. And then I would assume it's probably Edmund Cloudsley. Wanted. Rose Cubert dead. Okay. Because what did he say? He's like, it's poison. Okay. And then he's like, she does seem rather unwell. Yeah, okay. Alright, we've got roast here, wine, amber liquid. Oh, wait, hold on. We know he drinks peptic tonic before, eating. Huh? Yeah, right? Because of the little note in this cabinet. Yeah, peptectonic before eating. Okay. And what color is peptectonic? It's cloudy liquid, so kind of grayish. So we're looking for grayish liquid. Okay, we see them right here. Ah, but look, one is completely full. The other is like someone has had some of the liquid. Right, yeah, partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. What about this one? It's a full glass. Okay, so I think this is where Edmund was sitting. Oh, hold on, look at the cigar. And then look down here, because look, he has a cigar, and it's an expensive cigar. And he does seem kind of, what would you say? Like he admires the wealthy, because look, he's like, these sure are fine coats. And he's also got a cigar in his pocket, even though I want to say he's straight up a kid. And then look, the only other cigar, or yeah, I guess, we can click into this coat and we can find a box of cigars and a couple of missing ones. So one was donated to this guy, for nefarious reasons probably. And then one was being used at the table, a partially smoked cigar. Okay. And salad. That doesn't feel right though. Because if you go back down, okay, wait, hold on. What I was initially thinking is that this guy, Lothar, maybe he's the mastermind. He's upset for some reason. And he brought his coat with a cigar, and he's just smoking at the table. He also passed one off to little Pip downstairs to have little Pip do the bad stuff. But if you recall, if you go down to the kitchen, this note, in her pocket, yeah, we see prepare roasted boar, and then it says young Mrs. Richards appears not to enjoy meat, so do something else, do some sort of vegetable stuff. I think they ended up doing a salad. Yeah. So, but this bowl is, it only contains salad, which feels weird because that person probably would drink not salad. Or would probably eat not salad if they're preparing a roast for the guests. So, I think this is where Edmund was sitting. Actually, can we just fill that in right now? Oh, okay, perfect. Let's do it. Okay, so Edmund was sitting here, and then we've got a bunch of salads. Wait. The salad is untouched. The salad was partially eaten. There's also a lemonade, I think. That's what the yellow liquid is. Yeah, no. Lemonade. Okay, and I think that's her. And then maybe Peter Batley was trying to show off or something, and no, that doesn't make sense, I think. Huh? Wait a minute. Look at this table. There's only clear liquid. So water? An opaque bottle labeled water. And that's the only one with the water in it. Okay, I think maybe this is where Rose was sitting, except she wasn't able to eat because she just drank the water and then she just fell over and died. Because you wouldn't poison food, I feel like. It's easier to poison liquids. So maybe Rose was sitting here. This is probably where Mary was sitting. Then Peter Batley has to be this one. And then the father is probably here. Lothar, I think. Okay. Why don't we just do that? Okay, so Mary is sitting here. Rose is sitting here. Okay, and then Peter Batley. Oh, also, I think I'm pretty sure that he ended up sitting next to Mary because Brian does have that pence or shilling or whatever, that coin in his pocket. So he did successfully pay him off to have him arrange the seating. Oh, that is incorrect. Okie dokes. Okay. Huh. Should we switch? Wait, no. Yeah, should we switch right here? But that doesn't make sense because Peter has to sit next to her. Hold on. I do think this is Mary's seat. So maybe Peter was sitting next to her instead, but ended up... Oh, look, because there's also the whiskey that's the only whiskey on the table. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe that might explain the uneaten salad. Because maybe he doesn't like salad, and then he's like, oh my goodness. Okay. So... that is still incorrect. Switch these two? No, still incorrect. Maybe this is Edmund. Wait, no, then he has to sit next to her, yeah? Okay. Oh. Okay, that's bad. I kind of just guessed through this. That was bad. Okay, okay, let's try to make sense of this now. So Edmund Cloudsley, but he didn't eat anything. Oh, was he like paranoid? He knew like something was poisoned, but he wasn't sure what. Okay, Mary is sitting here. That's fine. Peter is sitting next to her, which we guessed, or we knew. Okay, so we just had to switch these two. Wait, that doesn't... Oh. Maybe it's because Rose ate so much that she ended up dying. Okay. Wait, then this kind of... I mean, it doesn't explain anything, but... Peptic tonic maybe then. Then, okay, maybe the poison is indeed the opium. Is opium a poison? I'm not sure. Because look, the only thing that's different about this, like drink / food situation is that there's a... Like this person had peptic tonic. Because, okay, we do have another bottle or another glass of peptic tonic, but it's completely full. And then they ate salad and the roast and the wine. But these two people also had wine. They also had, this guy had roast. And then salad was eaten a lot. Okay, wait, was the water drink? Okay, so the water is fine. He knew that water was okay. Yeah, but it looks like peptic tonic was not okay. Any hints here? No, that's just that. Okay. So maybe peptic tonic is the one with the issues. And if that's the case, then look. Peptic tonic goes with the opium. So maybe that's like a hint that like the opium was the thing for the poisoning. Okay, so then we're probably looking for a blue... I'm still confused. I'm confused because of this syringe. Because on this side, it's like talking about how they hid the necessary key, yada yada. But I'm like, what key? They hid it in the vase. Is this not the syringe to do the bad stuff? Syringe with some liquid left in it. Like, why would you point us to this vase in the first place? And then, yeah, I don't know. Poison the... Oh, okay. We do know what this is then. It's the tonic. Oops. Yeah, it's not right. Okay. So maybe the key was just hidden in the pocket. If it is indeed the opium, he's got the blue key. He's also got the blue key. So then Little Pip did nothing. Okay. So not Little Pip. Brian Walker. Oops. And it was hidden in a pocket because... No. Huh. In a bag, maybe? But these are the two, like, gray keys, which I'm not even sure what they're supposed to be for. Like, what room needs two gray keys? Because, the locks for each, like, person's living quarters are these little keys. Not, like, the long, blocky sort of gray keys. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the gray keys are for. Because wait, no, not him. Huh? Oh, well, yeah, him. In the mattress. He's got both of them, too. Huh. So, not pocket? Was it indeed hidden in the mattress? No. How about the bag? No, that's not right either. Or, actually, I'm not sure if that's right or not. Oh, also, I messed up the last name. Her name is Cubert. Okay. That still didn't help. So, someone wanted her dead. Maybe it was Lothar. Oh, Lothar Richards wanted her dad. Because I'm still trying to go based off of the keys are these gray suspicious keys. He's got a cigar in his pocket, so someone paid him off. And the guy who smokes a cigar is Lothar. So it is indeed little Pip, maybe? Oops. That's a Hubert. Okay, nope, still wrong. Oh, not bag, a mattress. So it... Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, I got something. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I was too excited. I thought, this, kind of angry letter was, sent by Lothar. Because he's like, well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord, but it's George Bridges, not Lothar. Okay. But hold on. Think about it. Someone poisoned the tonic. And who likes to drink tonic? And is known to drink tonic? Edmund Cloudsley. Because of the doctor's letter, yeah? But then who accidentally drank too much of the tonic as well? Rose. So maybe Lothar wanted Edmund dead, but then accidentally Rose drank the tonic first. Edmund did not have a sip of it, because he was too busy drinking water and not eating anything. Maybe he's just paranoid. Okay, let's try that instead. No, that's still not right. Okay. Yikes. Maybe not mattress then, bag. How about, maybe not Little Pip then, Brian Walker? No, we're still far from it. Okay, This is definitely right though. So at least we know this. Maybe not bag, let's try mattress again. Okay. This is distressing. Wait, no way he's the one who wanted him dead, right? Wait, let's just try that. Going back to Little Pip because of the... No, yeah, that's all wrong. Okay. Because it wouldn't be Edmund Cloudsley putting the poison in the tonic for Peter Batley, right? That just doesn't make sense. Okay. I don't get it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for a hint. Yes. Okay, earn a hint? Oh, okay. Fan, violin, dagger, paint pot, watch, flask, rose, tankard? John, I think. This was Annie. That's Peter, and that's Edmund. Good job, my friend. Now go and select a hint of your liking. Go to hint selection. Huh? On the dinner table, on the means of access, on a secret in a ladder, on the living quarters. I think we want this one, yeah? On the means of access? Yes, a small question, dear friend. If you've identified the substance that contained the poison, you should consider where it was stored and who could have accessed it. Different locks have different keys, and sometimes one who should not have access to certain keys will still endeavor to procure them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a tonic, and tonic was stored here. Oh my goodness. So tonic, maybe not mattress, it is indeed pocket. Then it wouldn't be Little Pip, right? It would be Brian Walker. Okay. And then let's just try the Lothar again. Lothar Richards. Okay, no, that didn't make sense. Okay. Maybe he did want her dead. No, that's still wrong. Okay. And maybe not pocket, maybe bag? One more time. Nope. Okay. This calls for another hint. Please. Earn a hint. Okay. This is John, I think. That was the Annie. Rose is this lady. This is Oscar. I think this is Nicholas and this is David. Pipe. Scalpel. Saw. These seem to be new items, but I guess they're not too hard to identify. There we go. Yes, thank you. On the dinner table maybe? Or on the... No, we definitely don't want living quarters. Secret in a letter. Should we have read through all of the letters again? But I feel like they didn't really help. Oh, maybe I should have taken a look at whose ring is what color. Because we figured out that the cult people, they wear a square ring with a red ruby in it. Or the dinner table maybe? Because I'm fixated on the tonic and maybe it's not the tonic. Okay. I'm doing dinner table. A gentle suggestion, dear friend. To find out what the victim consumed, you should work out where everyone was sitting, which I kind of guessed and checked through that. So we do know that this was where Rose was sitting. Some do not eat meat, some do not drink alcohol, some have requested to be seated next to a particular guest. Of course, only the highborn are guests, no servant is welcome at the table. Be reasonable, my friend. Oh no, okay, I just wasted that. It's gotta be the tonic, because that's the only thing that she drank that nobody else touched. Yeah? Okay. No. Oh, yeah, let's earn one more. Okay, yeah. I think I need, a pipe. I think I need another hint. Especially the one about the letter situation. Or maybe we can just close for a second. Hold on. Let me go back through the letters. That's that one. Okay. The cult is angry. Wait, what? One of our stewards upon you. Okay. Revolution. And then that's just that. Okay, hold on. Who has a red ring? He doesn't. He doesn't. She doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. She also doesn't. Wait, so no one has a red ring. Okay. You know what? Hint it is. Yep, can't solve. Please, thank you. Alright. Paint pot. Oops, paint pot. Scalpel. Pipe. Harp. Flask. Ink pot. Violin. Annie. John. Oh, so this is Maurice, Edmund, and the watch. Okay. Thank you. I want letters. Yes. Okay. Imagine this, my friend. Someone might have informed the poisoner in a cryptic manner. If you find someone whose quarters seem suspicious, I invite you to look out for secret codes. The instigator of the murder could have concealed their instructions in an innocent-looking text. Huh. Oh, no. I don't want to earn another hint. I'm good. Huh. So, is it talking about this letter? Dr. Abraham Anderson. Secret codes. Money has changed hands. Wait, what? Oh, so it's just reading only the first word of every line. Oh, okay. Wait, because, yeah, someone has a... Remember to take the fourth one from every row. That's not helpful. Okay. Change member longest. No, that doesn't make sense. That's that weird book. Okay. Monkey Man in the dark hand. No more letters here. Down to on. No. Okay. Dear this day, preparation dinner. No. Wait, no. Oh, wait. Hold on. Her letter, right? The fourth word of each. This substance. To remove. Target. Sincerely. Dark. Hand. Steward. So it's Ada. She's only got a small simple key, though. That's a key to her room. Oh. Maybe this? Because the bag does come out from her window. Okay, hold on. So it's Ada. Alright. So ate a baker, poisoned the tonic, and hid the necessary key in a bag. Gah, okay. And, oh wait, hold on. I don't think it's this then. It's the Dark Hand Steward. And maybe not Rose, but Edmund. Ah. Okay. Huh? But the key is wrong. Because that's the blue key. Okay, I'm not sure why the gray keys worked. But, okay. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely through the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. Oh, that's why it's gray. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Yep, rip. Okay. Gah. Alright. That was rough. Wow, 4 more minutes. But let's try to see if we can, at the very least, collect all of the keywords in this next scenario or scene. Okay. The explosive events in the forest cabin. Ooh. Burkham War Course. Alright, collect all the words. We'll figure this out later. Did we get them all? Okay, I think so. What's this? A box of confectionery. Okay. Candies. Hats. Okay. A cute little dude right here. Nothing else outside. Let's go in. Oh, that's her. Ah, by the gods, what was that? Wait, no, that was the servant from earlier. Okay. Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's him. Wait, who is this? Is this Ash something? I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. Whoa. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse. Does he want a corpse? If you send me directions. Oh my goodness. Is he trying to resurrect someone? Or by him, I mean Edmund. Okay, we've got money. We've got the gun. A loaded pistol. And a key. Okay. And a scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Okay. Is he okay? Man is breathing, but appears to have lost consciousness. Oh, okay. Someone smacked him on the back of the head, but he's still alive. Okay, cool. Well, that's just that. We saw that. David Goran, Lucius Smith, Little Pip, Black Bestia, Gold Doubloon, Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. Is that Little Pip? Go, coin, go. Aw. Oh. Grrr. Looks like the dog is not happy. Who's this thief? Oh, he's not entirely a thief. Or, I mean, he is, but I think this is another cult member. Yeah, stabbed. Wrapped piece of confectionery, and he's got a loaded pistol. Oh. We've got all sorts of stuff right here. Ooh, he's got a club. This guy, a tattoo on his hand. He's like, yeah. Okay. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, in the Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. WK. Okay, set of lockpicks, a saw. Oh, so that's where the saw comes from. Okay. And then a loaded pistol. Okay. That's the idol. Oh. A small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. A rotten apple and a green apple. Okay. Oh, maybe someone was trying to use these symbols to sort of like bring something to life. Because with the rotten apple and the green apple, maybe they're trying to like get rotten apples to come back to life as like an unripe green apple. Oh my goodness, someone's literally... What? Who is this? Is this Edmund? Oh, that is him, isn't it? Vacuum okay. Air. Okay, so these are codes to the golden idol, I think. Gold, seawater. Yes, I must ask David to fetch me a dead body. Because he's trying to... Yes. Resurrection. Okay. This is the spontaneous combustion one. Okay. And then safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform input, and it will turn red afterwards. Okay. And he's got the gun, and he's even got his finger on the gun. Goodness. Yes, the pistol is also loaded. Oh, it's blue, so it's ready for the other type of input. Okay. Anything else in this room? I don't get this. Oh, I guess the bar was forcefully broken. Okay. Cool. I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, we just gotta fill in people. Actually, I think I can do that really quickly. So we know who this is. His name is what? Ash something, right? Are we missing words? Or missing one word? Vase. We got it. Okay. No, not Ash. No way. Wait, hold on. That's him. Hold on. Wait, let me go back. Maybe that's David? Because in this, he's got a book, right? Wait, so let me take a look at the book again. This one. David. Oh, so that's David Garan. Okay, never mind. My bad. Faces are all a blur now. David Garan. That's the... We've got a letter. I think someone else had a letter too. That might be helpful. Right here, yes. David Garan. We've got a Lucia Smith, so that's who she is. Because that's the only lady in this room. We also know Little Pip from earlier. And Little Pip called him something. Right? He's like, go coin, go. That's coin. Never mind. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Oh, Golden Doubloon. That's coin. Yeah, so this is Golden Doubloon. What a hilarious name. Okay. And the horse's name is Black Bestia. Okay. Cool, we know who this is. Oh, it looks like his wig is indeed a wig. Glorious. Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, that's not helpful. You've got anything? Nope. You got anything? Oh, you got something. WK. So I think he's WK. Do we have any WKs here? We've got a Walter and a Keen. That sounds like a reasonable name. Okay. And then we've got these two people. How else do we get the names? Do we have more names? No, he doesn't have any more names. Wait, where did we get the names? This? Infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keane. Okay. Yeah, he does look like that too. Oh, we've got this. Okay, yes. Henchman to hire. Brawler and a robber. Brawler has a cart. Burglar picklock. Burglar enters through chimneys. Oh, that's rough. Oh wait, no, look. Jack Nails Timberbrook Inn. I think we've got... Oh, so we got Hardy, Abe, and a Jack Nails. Okay, I think those are the two people. And I think Hardy is the one with the club, because he's a brawler, right? Because why else would you have a club? And then we're in Timberbrook Inn right now, I'm pretty sure. Also, Burkham from this cart. Yeah, okay. I think that's the guy with the club. What was his name again? Hardy Abe. Okay. Hardy Abe. And the other guy was Jack Nails. Yes. Jack Nails. Oops. Hopefully that's right. Yes, okay, awesome. Whoa. Okay, I think this is just trying to fill in the details of what each symbol means in the Golden Idol. But I think this and this section about what happened, when, who, where, why, how, I think I'm going to fill these two in some other time. And by other time, I mean next week. Next weekend, that is. So yeah, I think I think I'm good with where we are right now. Today was kind of rough. Yeah, seems like this game wasn't as easy as I thought it was. Also, let me do that. Okay. Just ordering stuff alphabetically. So yeah, seems like stuff is kind of rough. Had to use a bunch of hints earlier. Yeah. I feel like I should have paid more attention to the read the 4 words kind of thing. But okay. I guess it is what it is. Glad with where we left off. I feel like this is actually a pretty natural-ish kind of place to stop. So yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it off at for tonight. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week. Yeah, all right. Bye-bye.